EA Sports, it's in the game.
Entering main franchise is selected. Ready. Tampa Bay. Ready. Advanced setting. Defend. 10M. Ari. Multiple. Ready. Ready. Edit. Edit uniforms submenu. Pants. Socks option is set to advanced. Me and M. McDaniel A select. Ready. Entering online team select screen row. Defend geek pass. No D Allen A selected. Edit. Entering edit uniforms. Uniform name option is set to current color rush. No D Allen A selected. Advanced. Defend. Edit uniform. Jersey option is set to jersey. Pants option is set to pants option is set to current. Pants option is set to ready. Socks option. Advanced. Ready. Entering online team select screen run inside. Throw it deep. Defend geek pass.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Taking it to 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Done. Option is choose the player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new player. Choose the player to choose a new formation. There are 9 categories. There are 25 subcategories. Option is set to tight. 12 plays. You have 8 options. Gun is selected. R1 button. Circle button. Circle. Cross. Audible. Square button. Triangle
First
button.
play, first
Circle
pass for
button.
Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it,
Enter.
and that'll fall incomplete.
Sing.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere.
Auction is set to choose a player to replace. Choose a new player. Choose a player to replace. Choose a new player. Choose from a slot quick flat.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Triangle button.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Choose a player to replace. Choose a new player. Choose from a slot quick flat.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
R1 button. Square button. Square button. Square button. Circle button.
To throw is Brady.
Circle button. Triangle button.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
R1 button.
They will run for the first time here with White. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Square button. R1 button. R1 button.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Square button. Square button. Square button. Square button. Square
Brady
button.
gonna throw.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Formation.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Cross button. R1 button.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get on the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before.
Triangle button. R1. Cross. Square button. Cross button. R1 button. Triangle button. Cross button. Triangle button. Circle button.
Brady
Triangle
gonna go
button.
on 4th down.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Choose a new formation. There are 7 cats.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Entering.
Joe Tryon Shoinkin in pursuit that time, and he gets the tackle for loss.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Choose a new player. Choose a player to choose a new player. Formation. Cough from nickel. Choose a player to replace. You choose a new player. You have 3 options. Choose a player to replace you. Choose a new player. Choose formation. There are 7 categories. There
So
are
the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing. Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Over. There are 3 categories.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Prescott now. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Cover 2 press. Pass.
Prescott to throw on 4th. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Pollard going to try the right side. Down at the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Yes.
Here's Prescott. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their 1st drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Entering play call over. There are 3 categories. You have
From the
18
13
options.
now, they
Cover
work
3
on 1st and 10. They'll run left with Pollard. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Cover 0 FS 0 blitz. Audible.
Here's Pollard again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. He's going to flip one. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky.
I saw that. I got it. And, you know, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. If we're going to have that kind of a reference, they've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Option, trips, slot, quick flat.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
R1 button. Square button. Cross button. Triangle
To throw,
button.
it's Brady.
Circle button. Triangle button.
Man open, here is Jones.
Circle
And
button.
he's dropped just shy of the
Square
25
button.
at the 24.
R1 button. R1 button. R1 button.
First down, here's White. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Formation.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
R1 button. Square
From the
button.
27,
Circle button.
Brady airing this one out for Evans.
Triangle button.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Circle button. R1 button. Circle button.
Now Brady.
Triangle button. Circle button.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Over. There are 3
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. It's a keeper with Prescott. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Audible. Give cushion.
Now here's Pollard. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Choose a new player. From no cover 2.
This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. To throw it here, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand.
Choose a new player. You have 12 options. Choose a player. Choose a new player. Choose a player. Choose a new. Formation. There are 9 categories. There are 25 subcategories. Option is set to tie. 12 plays. You have 8 options.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen too. A couple of completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Going deep this time for Miller.
Triangle button.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
R1 button.
Throwing now is Brady.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks.
Entering play
Mike
call.
Evans,
Coach suggestions.
as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really getting out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. Who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
Extra point up and good by Suckham, and that makes the score 7-0.
Left is selected.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, then he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Let's throw it. He defend outside run.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45 out of bounds at the 44.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point, the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Yes. Audible.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Choose a new player. Choose a player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose formation. There are 7 categories. Formation. 3, 2. You have 27 options.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Option is set. Choose a player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new player. Choose a player to replace. Choose a new player. Choose formation. AHD power. AHD stretch.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Running off tackle left, Fournette. And a tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Circle button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button.
Brady down to throw.
R1 button. R1 button. Circle button.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Good DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Entering
Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point put through by Succop, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Kickoff left is selected.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Cover. There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 1 whole.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Able to hit his target Lamb. He's got room past the 30. Down the right sideline. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he is caught by Lamb. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 20-yard line.
Yes.
And again, it's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available and incompletion as a result.
Audible.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Entering play.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. Maher able to put this one through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Play call from I-form. Coach suggestions. There are 9
the Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there, because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play.
Entering play formation. Choose a player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new play. Choose formation. Mesh.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
R1 button. Square button. Circle button. Square button. Fade. Triangle button. Circle button.
Now Brady.
Triangle button. Circle button. Triangle button.
This is caught by Evans. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Gun.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Fade. Circle button. R1 button. Circle
From
button.
the 41,
Triangle
Brady.
button.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Entering.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but
Cross
no,
button.
incomplete.
Square button. R1 button. R1 button. Square button. Circle button. Cross button. R1 button.
From the gun on
button.
3rd down, Brady.
Triangle button. Square
Looking
button.
deep for Julio.
Triangle button.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Entering
Julio
play call.
Jones.
Coach suggestions. There are
41
9
yards.
categories. You
And the
have
Bucs
15
have opened up
options.
a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game.
Entering play
So you have to
call.
wonder, is this going to be too
Special
much
teams. You have 6
for them to
options.
overcome?
Pick off left is selected.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Entering play call. Formation. There are 7 categories. There are 3 subcategories. Option is set to over 15 plays. You have 10 options. 4, 3 is selected. Recent plays. There are 7 categories.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Yes.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Yes.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Looking to throw. Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Entering play call.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The Cowboys on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Yes.
Prescott to throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play here for Dallas. 49 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Yeah, that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. So there's now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Extra point by Mark. And good. This gets him back within a touchdown. A 2-point conversion. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 17.
Gun. Option is set to type. Option is set to tray open. Choose a player to replace. Choose a new player. Choose a player to choose a new player. You have choose a player to replace. You have 11. Choose a new choose formation stick. Play call.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got nothing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Entering play call.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
15 up. Cross. R1 button. Square button. Triangle
now
button.
on 1st down.
Circle button. Triangle button.
Airing this one out for Evans.
Triangle button.
And this is caught inside the 5.
Entering
a big play that time for
formation.
Tampa Bay. 53 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You have everything working in your direction.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And Brady will sneak it. And And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown.
Entering play call. Coach
The sneak
suggestions.
successful
There are 9
for the yard
categories.
out.
You have
And the
15
Bucs go up
options.
by 2
Add to
touchdowns.
selected.
Extra point up and good by Suckup.
Entering
And the
play
lead is
call.
up to 15
Special
now.
teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
3, 2. You have 27 options. Cover 2 man LB blitz is selected.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Give cushion.
Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 45 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Entering play call.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half,